You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Devereaux Hubbard II Foundation was established after the death of Devereaux Hubbard II from a blood clot. He was a student at Southern Illinois University. He came home for Christmas break with flu-like symptoms, and we had no idea that it was more than the flu. But we since found that many people suffer from blood clots because they don't know the signs and symptoms, just like we didn't know. Some of the signs are swelling in your extremities, like your arms and legs. They're warm to the touch, shortness of breath, as well as additional flu-like symptoms. So we established this foundation to get education out, to bring awareness so that people will recognize the signs and symptoms, and so that hopefully they will survive if they ever get a blood clot.
Jay Pearson.
And how long have you been a survivor?
Oh wow, just for a few months, probably about 6 months or so. I got blood clots during my battle with cancer.
Can you tell us more about that?
Man, it just came on. Actually, August the 1st of 2015, I started getting symptoms. Thought I was just sick. We went to the doctor a few weeks later. They gave me the diagnosis, and we went through that for about 10, 11 months. And now I'm in remission. All the cancer is gone. I had lymphoma. All the cancer is gone, and the blood clots were due to the cancer, me kind of sitting and just being there. And it came on as a swollen ankle. I didn't know how I twisted my ankle, but it came on as a twisted ankle. And I went to the doctor. They gave me a sonogram, found the blood clots, and we took the medicine. And thank God we're still here doing what we're supposed to do.
Thank you everyone for participating in the 2016 Run, Walk, or Trot to Stop Blood Clots. We would not be able to continue this message of saving lives and raising
no matter where you are or what you're doing,
without
she
you.
is going to
So
overshadow
again, congratulations
you and do and say what she gonna say while you saying what you gonna say.
First place, Andrew Herkelman second place,
Yeah.
and Daryl Tate third place. We also want to congratulate our 2016 scholarship recipients, Erica Kerr, who will be attending Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, and Dennis Hendon III, who will be attending Western Illinois University in Macomb. Again, thank you participants and sponsors for helping us make the 2016 Run, Walk, or Trot to Stop Blood Clots a success.
All right, go ahead.
How did you see life differently after you got there?
Oh wow, yeah. The value, the true value of it. You know, saying you're going to do things and planning for things is not enough. Follow through. We have to leave something. We have to leave this world better than we found it. You know, we have an opportunity. God has given us a purpose. We're supposed to be serving every day. We say we are, we kind of get lackadaisical. I know I got lackadaisical, and now it's just, we have to leave something for the next generation. It's not about me. It's about what God wants for the kingdom, and that's what we're trying to build. So every day is more valuable. I don't love harder. I've always been a lover, so I try to really show people and be where I'm supposed to be instead of trying to be involved in everything. I can't do everything. I can only do what God wants me to do.
Well, I'm Michael Tarantino. I'm the medical director of the Bleeding and Clotting Disorders Institute. By my trade, I'm a hematologist, so I take care of people with bleeding problems and also problems with blood clotting.
All right, and are you a survivor of the blood clot?
I'm not. I'm kind of an honorary wearer of the special hat today, and I do feel really honored to wear it because I know that what some of the folks that have a blood clot and survive it go through. So I'm really privileged to be out here with, and really honored to be out here with all the folks that come to support the foundation and to support the Hubbards, and the folks that come out here who've experienced something similar.
Can you tell, do you have anything to say to families at home who don't know about blood clots?
Oh, absolutely. It's unfortunately what I do for a living to recognize and help folks. I'm blessed to be able to help whoever runs into the blood clotting problem, but I know that, like I mentioned earlier, about 1 million people a year in the United States have a blood clot. That's crazy. And that has to be something that's considered a public health priority. Thankfully, in the U.S. we have recognized that, but so many people at the ground level just don't know the symptoms. The symptoms are kind of common symptoms, so a lot of times we discount them and not really give it the importance it really deserves, because it could be, like in some cases, it could be fatal. A blood clot could develop in the veins of the arms or legs and spread to the heart and lungs and cause death. Thankfully, you know, we do have a growing recognition.
Cassandra Kidd.
Pastor LaRue Kidd.
Lysandra Kidd.
We're from Chicago, Illinois. We're here to support our good friends, Pastor and Sister Devereaux Hubbard. I am a 2-time survivor of pulmonary embolism, and so we wanted to come down to be a part and support the cause for awareness of pulmonary embolism and blood clots.
All right, and what are some symptoms that you know about that people should know if they have it?
Shortness of breath. Both times I had it, I didn't know I had it until I got to the hospital. Second time was a little more severe than the first because I could only take a few steps without getting out of breath. And then I had, I've gotten dizzy, so I thought it'd just be wise to go to the hospital and get checked out. And when I got there, they discovered that I had colossal sized blood clots in the major arteries of my lungs.
And the interesting thing about it is so often people ignore those signs, and there are a certain percentage of people that die before they can even get medical attention. So awareness is extremely important.
And I once read a statistic that said majority of people who suffer from this often die within only a matter of hours. And so it's really important to be aware, because with it being such a fast process, you definitely want to catch it as soon as you see the symptoms.
All right. How did it change your outlook on life after you found out you had it? Your look on life?
Oh, well, of course, when you survive something like this, you're grateful for every day that the Lord blesses you with. So I just thank God every time I wake up in the morning for His grace and His mercies.
And you cherish your loved ones, because if just like Deborah Hubbard too, you just couldn't have imagined that that would have happened. Well, I think it's an excellent idea. Certainly today, there has been great support for this, and because of social media, we've been able to extend the plea for support beyond just the Peoria area. We're from Chicago, so we have asked our friends between Peoria and Chicago to just go online and support this cause, because it's definitely needed.
And I like to say, I thought it was just great that because of the D2Foundation, there was a participant in the 5K last year who has since been a survivor of blood clots, and he was able to recognize the symptoms because of his participation in the 5K and because of the awareness that's been raised by the foundation. So it's definitely being beneficial, and we look forward to supporting every year.
Thanks a lot to the the Deborah Hubbard II Foundation, because locally, and maybe even as we expand the borders, recognition and awareness is improving. Well, I just want to say a big thank you to the Hubbards and all the supporters of the foundation, because I know for a fact that it has saved some lives, and more it will save lives, because it's raising the needed awareness for DVT and pulmonary embolism.
Yeah, it's great. I appreciate it because the Hubbard family is not being selfish. A lot of times when people lose people and they grieve, and they're still in the process of grieving, but while they grieve, they want to go into hiding, they don't want to talk to people, they don't want to do things. This is getting out to the community. It is making such a difference. I know at least 10 people who checked after that and found out either they had the trait in their family or they had blood clots. So the lives that have been saved, the lives that will be changed, the families that will not have to go through this because of this event and everything the foundation does is just going to be, we won't be able to tell the impact until we all get to heaven.
Anything else you want to say?
No, man, I'm just glad to be here.
Thank you.
But support the Deborah Hubbard II Foundation.
DH2foundation.org. That's right.
Oh, I should-
2016